joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Greg, we don't expect the pace to be fast tonight. These teams operate in the half court, don't they?
Exactly. There's so much transition offense in this league. It's interesting to watch teams execute in the half court.
No good from Wade. Curry way outside. Mavericks with the rebound. And here is Conley. Lobbed up there for Johnson. And here we go. Johnson heading to the hoop.
Well, you love to watch Draymond Green work on the defensive end. His activity seems to create opportunities for his teammates.
Powell outside. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for two. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And up to this point on the season, he's set a pace of right around 73% when he gets to the line. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
DeRozan for three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Goes up the baseline. Johnson with the rebound. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Mavericks. It's a 5-point game. They grab their own miss. DeRozan for three. Another miss by DeRozan.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an over for the first five here to start the game. This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Now here's Conley. Powell, no one around him. Out to DeRozan. From downtown. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Puts up a three. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
What you love about Norman Powell historically is he knows his role is professional scorer.
And he nails the third.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Dallas trails by 4. Pass to Conley. Three-pointer. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. Here's Curry. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Curry's got 8 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Dallas, no good that time either.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Out to DeRozan. The three-pointer, no good.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
To the paint. Double teamed on Wade. The wide open look here for DeRozan. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
About time he got one to fall there. Before that, 6 straight misses to start this one.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. But your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
It's good.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
DeRozan in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
1:25 left to play in the first quarter. Curry's shot is good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And here are the Mavericks now. They trail by 11. DeRozan in the corner. Curry with the steal. And they're on the break. There's 53 seconds left in the first. And another three for Seattle.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Powell for three. Nice defense from Dort.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Obviously, this hasn't been his strongest quarter, and they need more contribution from him.
Wade left side. DeRozan for three. Draymond Green pulls it in. Launches it. And that's good. Stephen Curry for three. Curry's got 23.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not...
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Seattle.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities. Always a good idea.
But yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
A beautiful reverse layup. 25 points in the game.
Boy, Curry just taking over and seemingly able to get anything he wants right now.
Powell outside. His three-pointer's off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Curry outside. Another miss by Curry.
He started the game scorching the Nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Inside. It's stolen by Green. And pushing it up. Oh,
the ease with which he elevates Wiggins with a highlight move that time.
Powell outside. Off target from outside.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely... scoreless all night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And the Mavericks call time here. Guys, nothing has really come easy for them today.
Yeah, definitely not their best basketball.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
Knocks down the three ball.
And what a shot right there by Johnson, wasting no time in letting that one go.
And stolen by Fears. On the wing, DeRozan. Johnson outside. And it's Seattle with the rebound. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. And that'll be the first of a two-game road trip for them. Curry. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Johnson outside. Powell outside. Tips it up. Out to DeRozan. It's stolen by Dort. Shoots over Powell. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 10 points in the quarter.
There is nothing Steph Curry can't do on the floor. He is a Hall of Famer, and right now the defense has got to find a way to get him off balance.
Here's Williams. Powell for three. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Dallas again missing.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Johnson outside. Here's the three. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
DeRozan with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Back to DeRozan. There's the three. Draymond Green with the rebound.
I'll give him a ton of credit here. He is trying to make plays, but nothing right now helping his team.
And guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
Kicks it out to Johnson. No good on the triple.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
The shot by Powell, no good. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 42 in the game.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. For three, kept alive. Second chance shot. Good, nice job down low. Curry's got 44.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Pass to Harris. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
He's just one of those veterans you can count on from the line. Harris really makes an impact from the stripe.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Well, looking at Cam Johnson, Doris, what are your thoughts on the evolution of his career?
I mean, so much yet to be decided, Kevin, because when he came in, people thought he would be the prototypical role player, just a 3-and-D guy. But as he's matured, he's shown some high-volume scoring threat to him. So how this plays out will be interesting.
Bay wide open, and he fires. Can't get the putback. Knocked loose. Curry with it. Picked up by Harris. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Now Conley. Nothing on the board. Here's Bay. Off target from three-point range. Here's Curry. Driving the lane. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
How about the creativity from Stephen Curry? Decks it, gets past the defense. What a finish.
In the corner, Shamet with it. Dallas again missing.
0 for 3 to start the second half. You've got to start finding your footing here.
Curry, that's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Harris outside. Dallas, no good that time either.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. The new collective bargaining agreement is pushing parity. Commissioner Adam Silver said teams are realizing that there are real teeth in those second apron provisions. The goal was to put all 30 teams in a better position to compete. I think we're on our way to doing just that. Back to you, Kevin.
Leveling the playing field. Thanks for the update, Allie.
Perhaps the last guy in the history of the NBA that you want to put at the free throw line. Stephen Curry will go down as one of the all-time great free throw shooters.
Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions. Only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Pass to Harris. Here's Shamet. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Shamet's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And some well-needed scoring. He stops a 13-0 run by Seattle.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Love.
Well, Curry, despite his frame, is able to do a ton of damage inside the paint. He can draw fouls with great regularity.
Now the Mavericks with it. A wide open look here for Fears. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot off.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
And so far this season, it's been average at best at the line, only 71% as a shooter.
Really getting after the defense since the break. He's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
Second team foul.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to DeRozan. Now Fear.
The defensive end of the floor is what started Lou Dort's getting minutes, and this guy's so difficult to score against.
They double-team Curry. Dort wide open. And once again off the mark by Seattle.
2 minutes.
DeRozan in the corner. The 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Fears. Johnson for 3. Dort grabs the miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
On the wing, Wiggins. Back to Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Curry's got 58.
Stephen Curry, a little bit undersized, but he is so slippery once he's in the paint.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Mavericks foul. Jalen Johnson.
Seattle with the ball. They're on an 18-5 run.
Team foul. Dallas foul. Norman Powell.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Seattle?
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
And the Mavericks with possession. Here's Fears. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Johnson. Offline with his three.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
You know, guys, fast break points right now in their favor, and they're really pushing the tempo.
Here's Fears. Outside Williams. Powell for three. Drains the three-pointer. Powell's got 7 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for Seattle. Offensively, this has been his best game of
Dallas. 17.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Fears with it. Powell outside. Johnson wide open. He fires. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Outside for Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Seattle. Powell outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
3 points.
How's that for an answer? Norman Powell says, I'll see that three and raise you one.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Fears. Off target with his three. Green with the ball. Fears covering. And shot on the way. And it's Seattle with another.
Well, Green can operate as a point forward. This guy is exceptional at breaking down the defenses. His instincts are absolutely phenomenal. Boy, that's his second three. First of this half, though.
Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Seattle.
All night. He just won't let up.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Oh, he's been a man on a mission, and there's nothing that's slowing him down.
Johnson can't hit.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Back to Curry. Williams with the block. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. And it's Seattle with the ball. Shot clock at 5. It's Curry with the drive. It's rebounded by Dallas. Powell outside. DeRozan in the corner. Williams, that's good.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Here's Curry. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Ball goes to Dallas.
Boy, a turnover like that will have a coach just staring at his shoes, biting his tongue.
Johnson for three. Pass to Fears. Powell for three. Green with the rebound.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Well, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Johnson from outside. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
The shot by Curry, no good. Fears with it. Dort covering. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Mavericks ball.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
You have to admire the activity of Klay Thompson on the defensive end. It seems like he makes it his mission to make life difficult for whoever he's checking.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson.
Fourth personal
That's his
foul.
fourth foul of the contest.
First team foul.
DB1 complained about the review process. The longer the review, the more it disrupts the flow of the game.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You have the best athletes in the world competing at the highest level, and then all of a sudden it stops. And if the duration is too long, it takes the players out of rhythm. It drives the viewers at home crazy. This is something that us television people can go absolutely nuts about.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Pass to Fears. No good with the triple. And here's Seattle.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Seattle.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside, and that was working all game long.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Stephen Curry.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
Fires from deep, and they get it back. DeRozan for 3. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Seattle ball. Substitution on the court.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Now here's Paul. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. They poured it on tonight.